excited to hear all the speakers and learn about their perspective on the topic that is dear to me. I've been a student of bioinformatics all of my life, so I'm excited that I'm working with many of you here today on making this discipline more accessible. It is also great to see as much as broader appreciation of data in the life science domain, as well as great excitement about the potential impact of bioinformatics on areas touching the lives of everyone, such as medicine, vaccine design, genomic surveillance, and even space travel. So let me take this opportunity to briefly introduce myself, our team. Since 2019, we have launched the OmicsLogic in India with initial collaborations at several universities where we piloted our training, worked with faculty to develop programs that addresses the major gap in bioinformatics education. So we saw that with the evident of many breakthroughs in molecular biology, advancements in precision medicine, biotechnology, and agriculture, new technologies were adopted in the industry and research that simplifies generation of accurate and in-depth data. However, a lack of analytical power analytical power and appropriate skills amongst researchers and students. Researchers and students created a huge gap between data and information that is needed in this field. So the technical demand prevents that for happening. So and that limiting ability to rely on techniques such as RNA sequencing, genomic sequencing. But after working with many students at universities in India, we discovered even more interesting insights that were relevant today. So after many programs, coordinating with universities and thousands of students across India, we saw that there is a gap in the skills that help students effectively integrate these studies into their research projects, thinking critically about data and applying appropriate analysis methods to the right data. So in most of these case studies, in most of these cases, that meant students were able to learn, develop independent research project in a short period of time and get excited about the opportunity and apply bioinformatics in domains like oncology, neuroscience, infectious diseases, and agriculture. So this overwhelming majority of students were surveyed, pointed to their interest to recommend such trainings and integrate them into their curriculum. And this is why I think all of this makes sense. And this is why we are here today to discuss what can our education system do about this gap. How do schools, colleges, and universities prepare students for the future of biotechnology, life sciences in general, where biology is acquiring the characteristics of data science? So how we manage to do this and how we are going to overcome this is very important. So this symposium is extremely important for us, and hope you all are excited as we are to hear about these challenges, not from just us, from our team, but from experts who have spent their entire lives struggling to learn about these challenges and, more importantly, come up with great solutions. So to tell you more about the symposium, so in the next 2 days, we will hear these speakers address these topics we can all relate to. So how to stand out from a crowd when you apply for an academic program or a career in bioinformatics? What can universities do to equip their students with relevant skills and experiences? What is the future of this field? Where will you find cutting edge challenges that you can contribute to? So we separated these topics into 2 days. The first day is about the challenging role of bioinformatics in research, industry, and education. And the second day is on how you can get involved and make an impact. Finally, After the speakers present their insights to us in the form of short 20-minute long presentations, we will have a chance to ask them about the perspective on the future of bioinformatics in India. And if you have any questions, and I'm asking all of you here to ask your questions that you would want to get answers ahead, and you can go ahead with the symposium page and submit your questions there as well as you can put them in the chat. I will ask our support team to monitor our submissions and prepare them for the panel discussion. So the panel discussion will start at 4:45 p.m. IST. So that would be almost 50 minutes from now, after we have the sessions from the mentors.